Namaskar and welcome to my online classes. I am Rohita, lecturer at Firozabad. Today we are going to discuss sentence. It is from the second semester. First of all, we will discuss what is a sentence and then how many types of sentences are there. When we speak or write, we use words. We generally use these words in groups. As country, love, I, my. I give you 10 seconds. Now tell me, is it a sentence? No, it is not a sentence. It is just a group of words. Why is it not a sentence? Because it does not make any sense. In simple words, it does not convey any message. The right sentence is I love my country. So we can say group of words which is meaningful is a sentence. Now let's see in a brief. Group of words should be meaningful, should be complete thought or idea, and there must be a combination of subject and verb. Now identify sentences. What kind of sentences are there? Take the book. Come here. I am going. What are you doing? Downright sentence. Girl beautiful was. Okay, the first sentence is take the book. It is an imperative sentence. Come here. It is also an imperative sentence. I am going. It's an assertive sentence. What are you doing? It is an interrogative sentence. Write down a sentence. Means it is an imperative sentence. A girl beautiful was. First of all, arrange these sentences. Downright sentence, a girl beautiful was. The correct sentence would be write down a sentence and girl was beautiful. The first one is write down a sentence is an imperative sentence, and the second one, the girl was beautiful, it's an assertive sentence. Now, now we will discuss about types of sentences. There are two types of sentences on the basis of meaning, or we can say purpose, and the second on the basis of structure. Further, they are divided into four each. On the basis of meaning, they are four: assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. On the basis of structure, they are also four: simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, compound complex sentence. Now we will discuss the classification on the basis of purpose. First, what is an assertive sentence? Assertive sentence are those sentences which tells, or we may say which gives information. Like we have already seen one sentence, the girl was beautiful. Yeah, you may say she is a good girl. It just gives you an information about the girl. The second sentence is interrogative sentences. We have already seen in the previous slide. There was an example. What are you doing? It was asking and question. It asks you a question. It makes interrogation. That means it is an interrogative sentences. We may also identify these sentences by seeing the interrogative mark. You may say question mark. Or these sentences starts from the helping verb, like who is that girl? What are you doing? Who are you? How do you do that? These all are the types of or the example of interrogative sentence. Now next, imperative sentence. When we say sit down, come here, go there, these all are the examples of imperative sentence. Imperative sentence, those which express commands, requests or entreaties as be quiet, open the door. These all are imperative sentence. It starts with the verb. The next and the last on the basis of a structure is exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence, those which express strong feelings are called exclamatory sentences. Let's take an example. What a girl she is. What a shame. How cold the night is. How rude you are. What an idea. We have many times heard this word, what an idea. So it is an example of exclamatory sentences because it expresses your strong feelings. Now let's move. We will study the types of sentence on the basis of structure. On the basis of structure, we also have 4 types. First of all, we will have a look at the example and then we will analyze the types of the sentences. The first sentence is Ram gave me a book. It's an example of simple sentences. Why do we call this sentence a simple sentence? Because a simple sentence has subject and a predicate, and it also have only one finite verb. The sentence which consists one finite verb is called an simple sentence. Now let's take the next example. Night came on and rain fell heavily. You may see there are 2 sentences which are joined by the coordinating conjunction, that is and. The first sentence is the night came on and the second one is rain fell heavily, and it is joined by the conjunction and. These sentences are of equal rank. Equal rank means here those sentences which has their own subject and predicate are called sentences of equal rank. and both the sentences must be independent clause. It means these sentences are not dependent for their meaning on the other sentences. If they are told to someone that night came on, it has its own meaning. It does not depend on other sentences for their meaning. And the second one is rain fell heavily. It also has its own meaning. It does not depend on another sentence. So these sentences, such sentences which do not rely on other sentences for their meaning are called independent clause. And these two independent or more than two independent clause makes a compound sentence. So we may say a sentence which is made up of principal or main clause is called a compound sentence. Next one is they played when coach came. Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds. State which kind of sentences is this. Okay, they played when coach came. It is an example of complex sentence. What is a complex sentence? A complex sentence consists of one main clause and one or more subordinate clause. There are also two sentences. Let's separate and see this sentence. They played. The first sentence and the second sentence is coach came, and it is joined by when. It is joined by also and conjunction, that is when. Let's analyze both the sentences separately. They played, it means they have something done. When coach came, when they did this, when someone came, when coach came, it means the second sentence is dependent on the first sentences. So when in a sentence there is one main clause and more than one subordinate clause, it is the complex sentence. In the next video we will discuss how would we identify a simple, a complex and a compound sentence, and what is a clause, what is a phrase, and how we can differentiate between a noun clause, adjective clause and a adverb clause. How can we use conjunction between these clauses to make a compound or a complex sentence? Okay, thank you.